everybody, and welcome to the Real Astrology 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. I am going to be doing this video reading for all sun signs a week ahead astrology forecast. And this is going to be, let me just make sure I pull up my calendar. It's going to be from the 31st for the week of, right, starting 31st January and ending on the 6th of Feb. So 31st January to 6th of Feb. And I will, of course, put the timestamps so you can skip right ahead to your sun sign and watch it. Now, one thing I will advise y'all is, if this doesn't resonate with you, or which is supposing you're an Aries and it doesn't resonate with you, go watch the reading for your moon sign or Venus sign or rising sign. Maybe that resonates with you. Please also know that time and energy is fluid, and sometimes nothing just resonates, and that's okay, right? So again, from the 31st of January to the 6th of February, that is what this reading is for. So let's get started. I have my information up here. So we're going to start with Aries. Oh, I remembered the timestamps. Oh my goodness. For Aries, 1 minute and 19 seconds. So for you this week, love and relationships will take a new turn in your life for sure. You never know. Keep an open mind. You know, if you are single and you're looking, you know, if you never know when a random innocent proposal could, you know, lead to something even more. Okay. Having said that, do not make any hasty decisions with regards to your love life. And for some of you this week, there could be a little bit of a, I don't want to say strife. You may not necessarily feel as connected to your loved one, significant other, as you normally would. Mercury is still in retrograde, so, you know, a little bit of communication issues, that's bound to be there. As far as money and finances are concerned, I'm not going to say it's going to be crazy fantastic or crazy bad. It's going to be kind of a little bit of a mixed bag, type of thing. Okay, you know what I mean? Meh, right? Is that the right expression? But be careful, because there are going to be some unplanned expenditures, so watch out for that. You could have an unexpected opportunity, a job opportunity, unexpected, out of the random blue. So, well, if you're looking for a job, great. If you're not, politely decline, right? If you are somebody who has an athletic background, don't be surprised if you get some really random opportunity, and particularly from somewhere overseas or with a foreign company or something like that. So let's take a look. I would recommend for you this week, don't fight, don't get into an argument because of Mercury. Please maintain your peace. Okay, approach things from a very neutral perspective and you will be fine. So, because if you go at it from a very what's the word, aggressive position, then it'll be like, yo honey, no, not really. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want to see. So let's next take a look at Taurus. These are going to be very quick. Taurus, Taurus, 4 minutes and 07 seconds. As much as you are driven and dedicated and focused on certain situations or relationships, and you feel like everything is hunky-dory, there's no way any chaos can form or come about, this week you will find that there'll be a little bit of a trouble in paradise per se. If you are married or in a if you're in a married or in a committed relationship, pay attention to your spouse. But I'm going to say your family is going to take precedence over your spouse for some reason. So there's going to be a little bit of conflict over there. Learn how to balance, figure out how you need to balance that. because your spouse may feel that, listen, you're paying more attention to your family than to me, that type of a thing. It may seem trivial, but hey, sometimes spouses may feel a little bit like, they got the cold shoulder, or they're left out in the cold, or whatever. So it's almost like fighting for your attentions and fighting for your affections. So if there's a chance, some of you may inherit something in terms of a will, inheritance of a property or something like that, right? But be careful, because the way your planets are, there could be some financial losses. But however, on the other hand, you can gain through inheritance, right? Either somebody passed and you are in the will, or you benefit from their life insurance or something like that. It's weird. You lose a little here, but then you get a lot there. Pay attention to your work environment. Pay attention to your work. Pay attention to details. Responsibilities are piling on. Don't fall back. Then it'll reflect poorly on you. You're going to have to work hard. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult week for you, because you have to focus both at your home front as well as work. I wouldn't be surprised if you by default have to take some extra classes at work because it's your annual certification program or whatever that is. You will have to. It's going to be a little bit much on your plate. If you are relying on somebody giving you information to make a decision, make sure that information is coming from a super, super reliable source. Okay? Pay attention to your health. You could have some issues regarding your skin, so pay attention to that, right? So if you have any boo-boos with regards to your skin, particularly, how we're all worried about skin cancer, etc., take care of it. Oh, no, right? Then we go to Gemini, because if I scroll too fast, everything goes askew. So for Gemini, focus is on work for you this week. You're going to be working your fingers to the bone. Whatever work you have that is pending, that needs to be finished, this is your time to push through, to complete it. You are going to be busy. If you are into business, or if you are with your partner or your spouse, you could see some good support there. You could also see some benefits coming there. But if you are planning on doing something to come up with, a new project, etc., don't go and blab your mouth off because somebody else will steal your idea. If you're having some situation at work where somebody's kind of trying to boss over you, or somebody's trying to somebody who reports to you is trying to act like a boss or whatever, you need to know how to put them in their spot, but then again do it in such a manner that you're not going to get into trouble for that. You know what I mean? Be diplomatic in your approach. And same thing goes with your work, with your home environment. If there is something that your spouse is making decisions on, and then you butt in and you say, no, that's not the way it is to be, you're going to create a whole bunch of drama. So if you need to override that decision, if you need to say, no, that's not how, this is how it's going to be, do it in a way that your spouse is not going to get pissed off at you, okay? Because there could be a clash of egos. Be a little patient, because this week is showing that you're going to be kind of a little bit flustered, like you're like scattered, not scattered, it's like, mad at everybody. So calm down, dial it back, take it easy, right? Again, if you are in a situation where you have some plans or some ideas to launch something new, a new program, a new project, a new item, right, product, keep your cards very close to your sleeve and be careful. People will steal your ideas and they'll call it their own, okay? If you have any issues, watch out for food poisoning. Watch out for that. And please stay away from junk food. Be careful with food poisoning and stay away from junk food. Okay? These are very, very quick. Cancer. I gotta laugh. Could be a butting of heads because Mercury is still retrograde. Could be a little bit of butting heads with your loved ones. You might have to kind of swallow the what's the word, humble pill, and listen to people. Stop gabbing, stop shooting your mouth off, don't stop thinking like you know everything about everything. Eat the humble pie and listen to people, please, because you will benefit from that. And then again, you got to hold yourself to a higher moral, right? So please do that. This week is kind of good for you in your work environment and your finances. If you are in a financial situation and you're trying to make amends and recoup or recover any lost finances, this week is good. If you are trying to pursue higher education, go for it. And don't be so demanding of your loved ones, particularly your intimate relationship, because then it's kind of everybody's nerves are going to get frayed, and then you'll end up suffering, right? So don't be so demanding. Sometimes, you know, their energy could be low, so you need to kind of be a little understanding and supportive of that. Your financial situation, there could be some good points. This is an opportunity to set things straight, right? So be careful. Financial situations, yeah, you know, this week is a good opportunity for it to turn the corner, but then again, you have to be careful. Don't go around making crazy decisions, because then that's like taking too much of a risk. You got to play it safe. I'm trying to look. Be careful, because I don't like the way Jupiter and planet are at the moment. So be careful, because you could have a streak of luck and then boom, down. You know what I mean? So it'll be like, oh, I'm riding the wave, and then all of a sudden you might feel like the carpet's been pulled out from the rug's been pulled out from your feet. So be careful of that, and kind of maintain try to maintain what's the word I'm looking for? Try to maintain a level of, you know, try to balance, if you know what I mean. I don't know how else to say it, y'all. Oh, did I not write down for Cancer? Okay, I'm going to stop this right now. And now we are going to be doing the reading for Leo, right? I just want to make sure that I have the timestamps. So let's get on with this. For Leo, for Leo, I'm going to say it's going to be a good week for you folks. You know, there's that loving feeling kind of a thing going around. I think this week you are going to be focusing on your significant other. There is an opportunity for you to meet, if you're single, to meet new people. There is high possibility, which might turn into new relationships. So that's a good thing, right? For the singles of yours. For those who are already in committed relationships, like I said, it's going to be a good week for you and your significant other. Job opportunities, you know, if you're looking out for a job or whatever, if you're looking for a job, there is a possibility that you may have some good offers. If you have kids, take care of them. There is a chance that they could get hurt, you know, kids being kids. So just take care of them and make sure they're safe. For as far as business is concerned, it is a profitable week for y'all. So take advantage of that. There'd be a little bit of tension, but it's going to be profitable on overall. So, you know, nothing that you can't handle. Um, if you are a professional, have a career, I'm going to say, you're going to have, things happen that's going to motivate you further to keep, chipping away at whatever it is that you're doing. You know what I mean? It's going to be motivating for you. Um, um, a good opportunity to start, let's say you're wanting to pursue and get certifications or etc., or licensing. You can start that. You would be that it would be good for you, good opportunity for that. One thing I want to say as far as your health is concerned is, take extra care as far as your health is concerned. Don't just kind of, if you have something that's been bothering you for a while, don't just kind of disregard it. Take care, go and seek attention, right? Medical care. So that's for you, Leos. Now let's go and look at who do we have after Leo. We have Virgo, right? So let me put on the timestamp. Virgo. Okay. For Virgo, it's going to be busy for you guys. You could be under a little bit of pressure now. Financial growth is something that you could look forward to. As far as fun and romance are concerned, hey, go for it, right? It's a good week for that. Um, and overall, I think this is going to be a productive week for you guys, okay? Um, Guys and girls. Yeah, for you, I'm going to say your focus for this week is going to be on fun and romance and that sort of a thing. If you have a relationship, you are in a relationship or committed relationship, or if you are kind of just kind of dating or that sort of thing, it's going to be like this week is going to be, what's the word? Extra romantic. That's the only way I can explain it. One thing I'll tell you is please, like you may feel invincible, but I'm going to say kind of tone it down because you may bite off more than you can chew in terms of general overall workload type of situation. Um, Try to tone down your spending. Your work environment could be a little bit hectic, okay, and there could be a little bit additional responsibilities thrown in, which kind of may cause you a little bit of stress. So you know how to manage that. Um, for those of you who are business people, this is a good week for you, really. Uh, your knowledge could, will be put to good use, okay, and that could significantly improve your overall performance. Uh, if you are the kind who has just started on or just venturing into a new health or a fitness kind of a path, you're going to see good success there. Mm, uh, yeah, it's going to be a pretty good week for you, Leo. I mean, I'm sorry, Virgo. I don't think there's anything like glaringly, I'd be like, hey, be careful of this or that. So that's good. All right. Next, we did Virgo. Let's get to Libra. Oh my goodness. Where are we at, Libra? Um, be a little bit more confident now, and good news, there's some positive changes coming into your life, which is fantastic. um, if you're a professional or business person or whatever in that arena, you will see some positive changes, which is good. Um, be careful with regards to your financial matters, right? Just be careful. Uh, don't gamble, don't take hasty decisions, or kind of that sort of stuff. Um, if you are somebody who is undergoing training or undergoing some sort of a process where you are probably being trained for a different position in your company or such, there could be a few little boo-boos over there, hitches over there, which can be frustrating, but nothing that you can't overcome. Um, just be just go into it knowing that, hey, I'm training for a new position or whatever, so there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve or such, and have patience with yourself, right? um, and if you have a social thingy going on in your life, this is a great time. I mean, it's fantastic. You're going to have a lot of fun there. um, but when you go for all the social kind of things where it's a lot of fun, you let your guard down, let your hair down, that type of a thing, enjoy yourself, it's all great and fine. But I'm going to say, be careful what you say, because we are still kind of a little bit half the way, we're still going to be in Mercury retrograde. Because sometimes when you let your guard down and let your hair down and kind of relax, you may say things that you normally wouldn't in a in an environment like that, and that could be misconstrued. So just watch what you say still, okay? um, let's see. If you are in a business environment or in a professional environment, you know how they say keep your friends close but your enemies closer. So any competitors that you might have, you might want to kind of have a close eye on them, because they could kind of try to throw a spanner in your wheel, if you will. So just watch them and be careful that you're 10 steps ahead. um, let's see. um, I don't say anything else that's so glaringly obvious where I'll say, oh my God, Libra, you better watch it type of thing. It's a fairly kind of, like I said, the only thing is, you will be having maybe a little bit more active of a social week, if you will. And if you do, you know how when we go out and we're having fun and everything, we kind of let our guards down, and then we kind of just talk more freely because we feel that, oh, I'm comfortable enough to talk freely. I'm going to say keep your guard up, because you may be talking and saying things that you normally wouldn't, and even if you did, they normally wouldn't be construed in any other light. But now there is a chance it could kind of get muddled, and people may kind of purposefully misunderstand or misconstrue what you're trying to say, or whatever you try to mean, and that sort of a thing. All right, Scorpio. 9:54. Woo! Weird how my my ear is itching. What is in the world? Like right on top. Anyhow, Scorpio, right? What happened to my notes? My Scorpio notes? No. Oh my God, I lost my Scorpio notes. Don't tell me. Where did it go? Why am I not seeing it? Okay. Well, I'm not seeing the Scorpio, so let's, I don't know, did I lose it? Did I not save it? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Wait, hang on, you guys. I don't know what's going on here. Scorpio, come back. Where did you go? No, my Scorpio notes are lost. Oh no. All right, doesn't matter. I'll come back to Scorpio. Well, let's get on with this. Sag. Okay. Oh, I'm so disappointed. What did I do with it? I thought I saved it because I wrote it all down on my notes in my computer and I saved it, but apparently not. Anyhow, let's get on to Sagittarius, right? So, um, if if you encounter any limitations that you feel you might have, be it imaginary or real, try to overcome them. This is a great week for that. um, don't overcommit yourself, because you could really kind of like really put a lot of stress and strain on yourself. And the thing is, you do tend to want to do everything, because Jupiter is like never does anything in moderation, right? So try to kind of be cognizant of that. Don't put too much of stress on yourself, and don't make too many commitments. You know it. Draw the line. Don't be afraid to say no. At least not now. Saying no doesn't mean no forever. It could mean no for now. um, Take care of your emotions and your mental situation. If there are any past emotional issues where you kind of suppressed your anger or suppressed the trauma or whatever, this is a time where it's all going to come bubbling out, and it's okay, as long as you're not causing yourself or anybody else harm. um, you know uh, for those of you who have been single and who've been waiting for somebody, to your ideal person to kind of hoping to meet, there's a high possibility you might meet somebody like that this week. um, it's going to be fruitful in your dating, whatever. Or maybe there's somebody in the past that you really thought was perfect and ideal, but for whatever reasons, you all didn't really uh, date, or you all didn't really take it to the next level, or for whatever reason you all just kind of fell apart or parted ways. There is a high possibility that relationship, that ideal person who you thought could come in, even if it is somebody from the past. um, your focus now is on making money, on new ventures, new ideas. But then again, calm down, because you want to do it all, and you want to do it all now. So that could lead you into trouble, because like I said again, you make way too many commitments because you want to do everything at one time. Tone it down. And you know what, I speak for myself because I'm a Sagittarius. um, Having said that, again, communication, pay attention, because a part of the week we still have Mercury retrograde, so watch your communication. If you are in wanting to acquire some new knowledge, learn something new, this is a great week to start that. You want to be proactive in terms of your health and your diet and your exercise now. This is a great opportunity for you to get on that train, because if you have been struggling with or lack the motivation to get back onto your fitness regime or whatever, this is a great time for you to start that. Yeah, and I feel like with that could come a little bit of stress on your legs, particularly your hips and thighs and legs, lower part of your body. um, So this is a great opportunity for you, my beautiful Sagittarius. If y'all had any bad habits, right, addictions or whatever, excessive shopping, excessive this, excessive that, this is a great time for you to actually sit and take stock and say, you know what, that has never helped me. And this is a great time for you to say, I'm going to eliminate those weaknesses or addictions, food, sweets, soda, whatever. Okay, great time for you to set goals and say, no more, enough, done. All right, let's get on with the next one. Capricorn for you. For some reason, fitness could be a priority for you this week. You may take real action, initiative. Again, as far as social activity is concerned, quite a good week for socializing. If you are in a relationship and you just want to kind of make that final commitment and say, okay, we're going to move in together, or this or that or whatever, or let's get engaged, or let's set a date for marriage or whatever, or let's at this point in time, right, we were kind of not sure about a relationship, but now we're going to make that commitment and say we are in a committed relationship, exclusive relationship. This is a great week to actually start on that. But having said that, I will tell you that if you are already married, etc., try not to get into a exchange of words with your significant others. Your career is very important to you, obviously. So keep working towards your goals and your, and such, because you just keep working on it. There may have been a few days here and there where you might have in the past kind of lost your focus, but it's a great time to bring it all back together and keep focusing on your work. Um, if you're looking to expand, and let's say you're a business owner and you're looking to make any expansions as far as your business is concerned, yeah, this is a great time to at least initiate the plans or initiate the program, right? Mm. Be careful, however, in a business or a work environment so others don't manipulate you. Um, well, I gotta say, as far as your diet is concerned, Capricorn, I mean, we just got out of the holiday season, right? Like Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that stuff, right? And even in January, for a lot of people, like they're still kind of in that mode of holiday eating and, whatever. And I want to say, usually, like when it comes to February, is when people wake up and say, oh my God, I better get on my diet or I better get on my exercise regime. So for you, or two, I feel like this is the time when you're going to be thinking like that, okay? If anybody tries to emotionally blackmail you, cut them down. No, wait, don't cut them down as in cut them down. Like, put a stop to it. Don't fall for it. Okay. Then let's get on to Aquarius. Aquarius 18. All right. You may have been questioning yourself because you feel that, what, people really are not giving me the kudos I deserve. They don't seem to acknowledge the fact that, all the good things I've done. So you may be feeling a little low about that. I say don't. Because, people will see when they see. You can't force somebody to acknowledge something or force somebody to see something in you, right? It's all going to come together. So don't focus on, oh, I still haven't got my due credit or whatever. No, it's coming, listen, you just continue to keep doing what you're doing and the kudos will come, right? You may be a little demoralized kind or demotivated saying, where's the kudos? I work so hard. Don't be like that. It is coming. Just continue to focus and do what you're doing, y'all. People are watching and observing and they do know. Why haven't they acknowledged? I don't know, but it is coming. This is a great week for y'all. I mean, Aquarius, I'm going to say overall this is a fantastic week for y'all, right? But a little bit of caution here. If anything sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So just be careful of that, okay? But other than that, Aquarius, I really don't have anything else to say for you guys because you guys have an overall fantastic week. So I say go for it. I mean, whatever your goals and intentions are, and pursue it, okay? And remember, for Aquarius, this is the beginning of a new year for you, right? So great opportunity to focus and set your goals and do what you need to. Overall, this is a great year, a great week for you. All right, so then who else do we have? I can't find my Scorpio notes. I don't know what happened to Scorpio. I have to go figure that one out. Pisces. I don't know what happened to my Scorpio notes. Anyway, Pisces, here we go. Watch out for your expenses because you may have some unplanned expenses. Having said that, there are possibilities of getting some financial gain in whichever way. There is an opportunity for you to have situations at work where there's a lot of politics going on and the usual bickering and whatever. Stay away from that. Protect yourself, and if anybody's bickering and talking smack, you know how to handle it. Don't let your temper get out of control. Not that Pisces usually have a good control over their temper, but when they do, it's like, oh my God. So watch yourself, and again, be careful because we're still half the week. We're still in Mercury retrograde, right? Mercury goes forward on February 3rd. So I'm going to say, and this reading is from the 31st of January up until the 7th of Feb. So just be careful. Watch your, if you see a lot of that drama at work and all that stuff, be careful how you approach it and what you say, because then they could twist it and turn it around and throw it all back on you, and that won't be fair. So don't get into all that kind of, don't take sides and say, look, I mean, if you were there and you saw and you were a witness, you can't lie and say, I didn't see anything, I don't know nothing. But how you say it so that neither of the parties get offended, you're going to be walking the tightrope on that. Um, uh, Pay attention to the health of your loved ones, not so much your health, but the health of your loved ones. Um, okay. Other than that, I don't see anything so glaringly obvious where I'd be like, oh, Pisces, be careful type of thing, okay? And again, one thing I will say, if you're listening to other people trying to give you financial direction, financial advice, take it with a pinch of salt, do your own due diligence and make your decisions. Don't just blindly go off of what they are saying, okay? So that's that, and I'm going to stop this there. And for Scorpio, I'm going to say for you guys this week, if you've had any little bit hitches in terms of your any kind of little irritations, I'm going to say that this week those irritations are going to be what's the word, removed. Oh my goodness, what is going on over here? Okay, I can't. That's just annoying me. But anyhow, you may have some kind of a butting of heads or ego clashes with members of your family. So I'm going to say, kind of tone it down a little bit, okay? Because that could lead to issues later. Remember, we are still in half the week, we're still going to be in Mercury retrograde. So watch that. If you have had any pending projects, you will be able to complete it this week. And you will also benefit from the fact that you completed those projects. They'll be very satisfying and gratifying, right? If you have been a little bit under pressure the past couple of days, few days or few weeks, that'll kind of dissipate a little. But then again, be careful. Don't get into an ego clash with your loved ones or your family members, because that could kind of cause you further issues. All right. If you are a working person, like, career oriented, you have a profession, you have a job, that type of thing. And if you felt that your subordinates were not doing what they were supposed to do, they didn't respect you, they didn't kind of pay attention to what you were saying, and they were kind of just basically ignoring for whatever reason, you will see a complete turnaround. They are going to start kind of sitting up straighter and taking note of you and be more, they will conform to the rules and regulations and pay attention to what if you are a manager or a supervisor in any way, shape or form, what you're saying, and pay attention to that. For some of you Scorpios, I wouldn't be surprised if you have good news. You have a new baby. So that's pretty cool. If you've had any previous investments, those can pay off right now. For those of you who are wanting to get married, who are interested in getting married, interested in proposing, or interested or waiting for somebody to propose to you, this is a good week. Good news is headed your way. Other than that, I'm going to say, just if you're planning on making any great investments, be very careful, because still Mercury retrograde. So kind of be careful. Don't just blindly go off and invest in something because somebody said, hey, that's a great idea. You really need to pay attention and take care of those things, okay? So I'm going to stop now. I hope all of y'all enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, and please hit the bell icon and subscribe so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. And I also want to let you guys and girls know that if you are wanting a personal astrology reading, please do email me at the Real Astrology 1123 at gmail.com. My email again will be in the description box, so do reach out to me and I will send you the different types of astrology charts, etc. I do, and then we can take it from there. So thank you so very much. I appreciate you and have a wonderful week. Namaste. Okay.